good evening, and welcome back to WNBA Trending. I'm your host, Ava, and tonight we shift gears just a bit from the hardwood to the gridiron, but with a familiar name still at the center of attention: Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. Over the weekend, Indianapolis Colts running back Jonathan Taylor delivered one of the most electrifying plays of the young NFL season, breaking loose for a jaw-dropping 68-yard touchdown run that instantly went viral. And as fans, analysts, and teammates celebrated Taylor's performance, Caitlin Clark added her own voice to the chorus. The Fever rookie phenom and cultural icon shared a short but powerful reaction on social media, a 10-word message that quickly spread across platforms and showcased just how deeply she's embraced her adopted Indiana sports family. Her words were simple, clear, and filled with energy. In just 10 words, she captured the excitement that Hoosier fans felt, tying together her own competitive spirit with a Colts statement win. The message highlighted something much larger than just one play. It symbolized the bond between Indiana's sports stars and the way athletes across leagues lift each other up, creating a sense of community that fans love to see. Let's set the scene. The Colts were locked in a tight game, battling not just their opponent, but also early season skepticism about whether they could be playoff contenders. Then came the spark. Jonathan Taylor, known for his speed and explosiveness, took the handoff, broke through a small crease in the line, and simply outran everyone in sight. By the time he crossed into the end zone, Lucas Oil Stadium was erupting, social media was buzzing, and highlight reels were already looping the run in real time. That's when Caitlin Clark jumped in. She posted a 10-word message that resonated with fans instantly. While short in length, it carried the trademark Clark energy: positive, competitive, and authentic. Her post went viral not just because of her massive following, but because it reflected the genuine cross-sport support that fans crave. Now, Caitlin Clark is no stranger to social media impact. Whether it's congratulating her Fever teammates, clapping back at critics, or posting lighthearted behind-the-scenes content, she knows how to make every word count. In this case, her 10-word message about Taylor's run became yet another example of her ability to connect with fans outside the basketball court. And the Colts fans absolutely loved it. Many replied to her post, saying things like, "We need Clark at every Colts game," and "Two Indiana superstars supporting each other. This is why we love this state." The Fever fanbase, which has grown nationally thanks to Clark's presence, intersected beautifully with the Colts' loyal supporters, creating one of those rare crossover moments where communities unite around pure sports joy. What's also striking here is how Caitlin Clark has embraced Indiana's broader sports culture since arriving in the WNBA. She's attended Pacers games, interacted with local college athletes, and now she's actively engaging with the Colts. For someone who only moved to Indiana a few months ago, she has already established herself as more than just a basketball star. She's become an ambassador for Indiana sports as a whole. From a media perspective, this kind of crossover creates a ripple effect. When Clark comments on NFL highlights, it draws attention from football fans who may not otherwise follow the WNBA. Likewise, it reminds WNBA fans that their star is plugged into the entire sports landscape, not isolated in her own league. That synergy is invaluable for growing both brands. The Fever and the Colts benefit from her visibility, and Caitlin continues to expand her reach across audiences. For Jonathan Taylor, the support is just as meaningful. He has faced ups and downs in recent years, from injuries to contract negotiations to questions about his role. A highlight like this 68-yard run reminds everyone why he's considered one of the league's premier running backs. And when a star of Caitlin Clark's magnitude shines a light on his moment, it amplifies the narrative. It's no longer just a Colts highlight, it becomes a cultural talking point. Now, let's dive deeper into why this matters. Sports, at their core, are about connection. Fans want to feel tied to their teams, their athletes, and their cities. When Clark takes time to cheer on Taylor, it's more than a tweet. It's a reminder that Indiana athletes support each other, just like the fans who pack stadiums and arenas across the state. In an era when athletes are often viewed through isolated lenses, basketball for basketball fans, football for football fans, moments like this blur the lines. They show us that stars are fans too, that they appreciate greatness across all sports, and that they're not afraid to celebrate it publicly. Caitlin Clark has always been known for her competitive fire. On the court, she thrives on big moments, clutch shots, and putting on a show for fans. That's exactly what Jonathan Taylor did on Sunday. Perhaps that's why her 10-word message struck such a chord. It came from someone who knows what it takes to seize the spotlight and deliver when it matters most. The synergy between the Fever and the Colts is also worth noting. Both franchises represent Indianapolis on the professional sports stage, and both are in moments of transition. The Fever are rebuilding around Clark, hoping she can elevate them into long-term contenders. The Colts are building behind their young quarterback and revitalized running game, looking to reestablish themselves as playoff threats. Seeing their two stars exchange mutual respect creates an inspiring image of Indiana's sports future, bright, united, and competitive. Let's also not forget the marketing power of this kind of crossover. A single social media message can drive headlines, create new fan interest, and strengthen the identity of a city's sports culture. For Caitlin Clark, whose influence already extends beyond basketball, moments like these showcase why brands, leagues, and networks view her as one of the most marketable athletes in the country. In closing, Caitlin Clark's 10-word message on Jonathan Taylor's viral 68-yard gain wasn't just a reaction. It was a bridge between fan bases, a statement of support, and a reminder that Indiana's sports stars are all part of one community. As Clark continues to carve her path in the WNBA and Jonathan Taylor keeps proving his worth in the NFL, fans can expect more of these crossover moments that celebrate greatness, unity, and the spirit of competition. I'm Ava, and this has been WNBA Trending. Stay tuned for more updates as Caitlin Clark continues to inspire on and off the court, and as Indiana athletes across all sports deliver unforgettable highlights.